This is Dustland Delivery. If anybody's curious, I've got all of these achievements, and I got them off of the game before I bought it. I got it from a location I'm not going to tell you from, and played it because I was bored. It's like I was never interested in this, but I'm like, small file size, I'll give it a shot. I spent the next 4 days straight playing this thing. And I had other people playing it in the background, and I was listening, and I'd all tab over and stuff. And basically, everybody played normal mode, but they didn't play the truck I'm going to play. Dr. Incompetent is doing the Shoal DLC. And on his episode 5, he thought the game crashed, and I left a comment on his video saying it didn't crash, your truck was destroyed. And you just moused right through the message that was telling you that. Thought that was hilarious. Kind of Vacant is telling someone that's incompetent what happened. So anyways, we're going to start the game. And I'm going to do Twilight Valley hard. Nobody does hard. I played a little tiny bit of this. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be... It's different than Haggard Plains. There's all the other videos that kind of explain this. Comfort is the higher the number, the longer you can drive. Max load is how much you can carry. Power, fuel use, max crew. I'm doing this. Like, they both start with 100 hull. This is comfort 3, max crew 4, power 5, fuel use 8, power 8, comfort 5, max crew 2. Now, the reason I'm going to do this is because the power is your speed. And this sucker just rolls across the freaking map. I'm also going to use a pre-made character because they get stats. When you go into custom character, you cannot get their stats as high as these. And I'm going to do Sharpshooter. Don't like this. But he has 32 focus. Heavy Drinker works in your favor at the beginning of the game. Because Heavy Drinker reduces more stress and sobers up faster. Comes with 4 liquor, 100 ammo, clout, 75 creds. He's good with all factions. Has a shotgun and a blade. That's pretty much it. The max crew you can overcome by adding more seats. The max load is more difficult to overcome, but I've never bought an extended trailer. You can, well, on the normal map, I think you go to Clunker Town and you can buy different trailers there. I haven't gone too far into this, and there's something I'm interested in trying out. Alright, so we're gonna do this guy. Oops. My first one was Android. Pretty interesting. Can't have a pet. Alright, we'll confirm that. It's a different story than, at least in the beginning, than in the normal map. The dead walk among us. For 60 odd years after the fall, humanity and the infected maintained a delicate balance. Civilization, fragile as it was, survived across the Dustlands in flecks and blotches. Since the start of last year, however, an unprecedented tide of infected has swept across the land. The Haggard Plains, once a symbol of humanity's resilience, quickly fell to this new horde. Over a few short months, countless refugees have flooded into the Twilight Valley. As the horde closes in on the Twilight Valley from all sides, humanity's been squeezed into the last livable corners of this world. Residents of smaller settlements have flocked to the comparative safety of the cities, where local militias are hard at work fortifying their defenses against the incoming nightmare. The entire valley is on edge and in dire need of building materials. So after the end, a beginning. And sometimes it doesn't want to take my clicks. Oh my lord, that's loud. I might have to fix that. Oh, that works. Okay. I don't want to mess with audio volume because I do that in post. Your employer, a well-known construction supplier, recently died in a tragic accident on a routine escort job. Quote, the old man, as everyone called him, left behind a stash of building materials earmarked for customers across the valley. With no next of kin that you're aware of, the materials have just been sitting there gathering dust at his office in Gorgeville. You figure you've got as good a claim to the stash as anybody. Will you use these materials to help the valley defend against the infected horde? Or are you just out to make a quick buck? Best of a bad situation, our employer. Porque no los dos, mi no hable that language. Task started, main story cargo acceptance. You get this little trailer. I don't have the Shoal DLC. So this isn't part of the Shoal DLC. Yep, guns in your inventory. Don't show that again. This is gonna be kind of useless in the beginning. Fuel. Fuel is what's gonna matter. So if we check our map, and there's Gorgeville. So let's go hit this and there and get this show going. Look how fast this sucker goes. Not long after setting out, this is the same as in the normal game. It's saying don't sleep in an infected zone because you'll die. And hint, you can hire new crew members at the bar. Not so many in the hard mode. Beneath a yellow rain tarp, a few jerry cans of fuel. That's helpful. Acquired 1,000. That makes sense. Oh yeah, we've already got our course set. This thing is freaking fast. I love it. Gorgeville, the largest city in Twilight Valley, one of the few places that still enjoys relative peace and prosperity. Cargo acceptance. Arriving in Gorgeville, you make your way to the old man's office. Opening the shutter of his private depot, you find a ton of building materials. Gorgeville. So the movie The Gorge. Really good movie until they fall into the gorge, and then it turns into schlock. Acquired building materials 25. Rations 40. Fuel 2,000. Alright. Picking around the office, you find order slips from settlements across the Twilight Valley. With every city shoring up its defenses, building materials have been in high demand. Flipping these materials will be easier than selling a bucket of water to a man on fire. Keep looking. Order up too. On the back of an old order slip, you find a few notes the old man scribbled down. It would seem that most of the building materials he sold were produced up north, and that the northern cities have been facing a major flood shortage. Food shortage. I'm just watching and listening to the rain. While you bring some victuals up north, were you to bring some victuals up north, you might be able to flip them for even more building materials. Let's get and sell this bread. Food order 2. God, that's loud. Alright, just a store, a library, repair shop. Really gotta figure out where we're gonna go. We can go up here for building materials. We have 27. We need 6. We only need 12 of them. But I didn't play too far along into this. It's going to be building materials so far. It seems to be focused on that. So we could sell some building materials. Like they want building materials, and we only need 12. And we only have 200 scrap. But we have 225 in creds, which isn't that much. So we'll sell 10. And that gives us 4,000. We should still have enough. 17, we only need 12, yeah. Let's leave, and down here there's a circus. So we could go here, which has a bar, and try to get a second driver. But there was something interesting down here I want to try. They want water, fruit, rubber, tea, and sugar. Well, we got water here and fruit. Where's fruit? For 33 or 35 or 39. Alright. Auto eat off. Rations 120. Auto eat off. I'm doing that because we need food for the other place. Just cruise on down the road. Now I can up this by upgrading the truck. Need 12,000 for that, so I can get one more slot. Pile of corpses. Now, in the normal game, it all depends on virtue. Now there's an achievement that says you chose your side, but you didn't, because if your virtue, once you reach that point of the main story, you have to go with the side that your virtue is. This is a simple way to raise your virtue, which is always good in the normal game, because that's kind of where it shows you into, by just burying them. So I got 2 virtue. Now if you notice here, there's two blocks going into the town. First is your reputation with the faction. Second is virtue required. So if you do a low virtue character, like you come across cars parked and you rob them, it reduces your virtue. Even if you have good relations, you're not going to have good enough virtue. It's going to cost you 200 scrap to get into the city. I was thinking about doing that playthrough on normal map, but that's a long playtime. And I was in a really slow truck. Admire the moon. I'm already at good stress. I haven't really noticed sunrise and moons doing enough here to make it worthwhile. Alcohol works great. And crew's fatigued. I didn't want to do that. Also, when you camp, there's a way for everyone's fatigue to go down. So when you can cook rations, don't cook them all, because you need a certain amount. You need like 2 rations per person and fuel. You spot a billow of exhaust in the distance coming from a lone car. Let's approach it, and I hope you don't get in a fight. Oh, a pet seller. 400 scrap. I'll take a cat, because this depends on husbandry, which is 2. 7. And what the cat does is it reduces stress. I should have stayed on that screen. And that's pretty important. And stress is the most important thing in the beginning of the game. Just period. Yeah, I ain't pronouncing that. You have arrived at a circus, a performing arts group performed by of eccentrics. First visit, great. Now, recruit. This is the only reason I'm here for now. Unique characters looking for work. Circus performers tend to have high focus, except for clowns. I'll take an acrobat. Their strength in numbers, you have 2 people, yeah. Hey, muscles. Alright, so you have 22 focus, 8 attack, 9 husbandry. I don't know. What's your traits? Oh, no. Bye-bye. that person would always have a problem at bars. Try another one. Oh crap, it's you again. Alright, well. Ain't doing that. Just go down here, which does not have a bar. You have a bar. Wait, do I have anything in my truck? There wasn't a store. Oh, screw it. Whatever. That didn't work out. Not gonna probably talk much during these long drives. Might actually cut them to short them down. We're just exhausted. Just go. Because we couldn't get a acrobat. Can sometimes get rations and books. Ooh. Apparently tires, scrap, and books. Alright. Collecting this rain only gives you wastewater, so... You arrived in Griddleville. This small village seems to have all its bases covered, economically speaking, collecting salt from the lakes to the north and bringing it back here to be refined. The villagers are said to be people who have run out on their debts. Okay. Deliver the order. Driving through Griddleville to the village headman's place becomes apparent to you that you got a whole lot of guns trained on you. The headman regards you with indifference, his mind focused on other matters, but his tune changes when he hears you brought the building materials. Welcome to Griddleville, friends. Have you brought what he asked? Yep. Headman looks over the building materials. His smile soon turns into a well-practiced grimace. He begins pacing back and forth, hemming and hawing and making a big show of looking conflicted. There's just one thing. I really hate to do this, but after a few more of these theatrics, he turns back to you. With his best kick-puppy look, he says, "Look, I appreciate what you've done. I really do. But the old man promised to sell us these materials at below market price. Could I ask you to honor that agreement?" You can't imagine the old man giving anybody a discount, much less at a time like this. Nope. In fact, we're raising the price. As you say that, several armed villagers emerge from hiding, their weapons trained on you. The headman looks a mix of desperate and angry. These weren't even your materials to begin with. Just cut your losses and take what you've been given. It doesn't have to be messy. Try to talk them down. This part I've done before. You tell the villagers that you understand they're scared and desperate, but this is too far. Realizing that this isn't worth a bloodbath, the villagers lay down their weapons and agree to pay you their market price. So I've done the 2 building deliveries, and I've done the 2 food deliveries, and then I've gone back to the start, and that's why I know this is mainly going to be building material deliveries at the beginning of the game. That's when I stopped, I went to Steam, and I bought the game. Okay, so no bar, which is what I really need right now. We got a bar there. So they need water, vegetables. Oh yeah, you guys got some. I got some junk for you. Who owns this client? Who owns this? Dustland. I'm about to get screwed. Fuel, rations, bread. Huh. I guess I didn't buy anything for you. Alright, you want what? water, vegetables, canned fruit, and cloth. Ain't happening. Just ain't happening, buddies. Off we go. Sharpshooter ate bread. Now you notice this one starts in... Oh, okay. It starts in spring. I thought this was fall. That's would suck if it started in fall. But I was expecting that for hard mode. Airplane. Spot all kinds of weapons. Sneak away. This is why I like this guy. Because he starts with 32 focus, which allows you to deal with these events. And you can't really do that if you make your own character. And that's why him and this truck fit along so well. Crew's exhausted. I don't need you to get in a fight, because you'll lose. Dust wolves. Alright, you got a bar. Hey, deliveries. Road construction, where are you at? Oh, right down there. Foxton. No. Bounties aren't worth it. I'll do road construction. Oh, I got the room for it, right? Okay, no. The high-paying ones, either they're massive in weight and or they're very far away. Just grab some quick experience and get some names out there. Okay. Oh. I could hire one of these for cheap for a second driver. Let's see what your problems are. You hate the rain? That could be a problem. Romantic, increased stress. Alright. Bernie. I ain't got nothing for you. Attack 3, crafting 18. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a while before we probably get... Oh, virtue divergence. 5, I can fix that. Alright, where are we going? What do you need? Oh, you just need whatever you need. And you know what? Yeah, you are driving good. Oh, that was quick. Oh. Stray dog, huh? No. Okay, you do not eat. And we have 39 days. I don't think that's counting the do not eat stuff. But whatever. I got 9 days, huh? Road construction. Dedicated to the construction of roads. I've done that once. I don't have enough clout. Well, actually I do, but I don't know where I should put a road. 3 clout, and there's really nothing else here. So, What are you? You want 50 food. But you're not gonna give me any money. But I'm here. I think we'll go here, here. You have fuel. And we'll just do that. Alright, 36. Should be fine on fuel, tires, maybe. Water. Gotta pay attention to water. I'll deal with them. I haven't really gone too much into it. There seems like a storyline there. But I'll deal with them when I get more comfortable about what's going on this map. Lone car, huh? Merchant. No. Oh, I don't have any materials. Alright, fine. Just don't have to stop. Keep going. Oh, automation. Okay. Your crew's exhausted. Risk is 1%. Let's just sleep. Well, that was quick. That didn't do you two guys much good, but oh well. Please don't attack. Yay. But right now, it's all about I need money. Just, I have to have money because my weapons... Oh, no. Let's run away. Bravely run away. Lost fuel 60. Hey, I made it. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to be? No, because I don't need the fuel. There we go, 300 fuel. Let's do that. Water, 46. I gotta learn all that. Plus, I do have the materials for it. Wooden crates. I don't think I wanted to do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's... Could be zombies in there. Same with the containers. More chance of zombies in containers. One hour. Alright. Dust storms are the freaking worst. And snow. Foxton. Yeah, we gotta go there. Oh, shit. Stop. Back to the city. Alright. Hey, you got a bar. Iron stomach. Lone wolf. Knives is an animal lover. Fitness of 3. That's how long they can drive. Higher, better. Small. Well, 5 for appetite. Larger, the more food they eat. Husbandry. Of course, animal lover. Hey, road construction. That's right there. For 600 and I could do that. Dustland Mutual. Wrong direction. Well, kind of the right direction because I want to go back that way, but you know how things work out. Not exactly how you're not planning to do. Speech too low. Griddleville. Wrong way, buddy. Chicken farm. 1,000. I got room. Where are they at? Right there? I can do that. Okay. 1,800. Oh, I'm overweight. Still overweight. Slightly overweight. What do I got you guys want to buy? Need the rations. Oh. Durr. As you do, that's the whole reason I'm here. As you deliver the food to Foxton, you notice that the houses around here seem brand new. Certainly newer and shinier than the dilapidated shacks in other towns. But looking around, you see nothing but houses with none of the facilities that you'd usually find in other places. How do they make their money? Here's your shipment. After looking over the shipment, the mayor pauses in thought for a moment and then turns to you. Looks good to me, compadre, he says. There's just one little snag. Times are tough around here right now. Do you think you could sell it to us at cost price, amigo? We can give you 800 scrap, like I said. Times are tough. Nope. Look, he says, clearly not willing to give up. We really don't have any money. But if you give us the food, we can get the factory back to work, and in 10 days, we'll be able to pay you back in building materials. Super. Then it's a deal. Come back in 10 days and we'll pay you back. Gotcha. Next stop is I have a delivery there. But I'm in there. Chicken farm. Produces rations, wood, eggs, and then I'm going up north. Needs rations, wheat, sugarcane, chicken. You produce chicken. Mm, 69. You have 25 days of food. You guys don't have any water, do you? No. Your apartments. Guess we'll go here. Hey, you produce water. Here, there. Point, bing, bang, boom. I'm doing 55 kilometers, kilometers an hour. Pickup truck. No, we don't have enough virtue to trade. And we can't rob them because we have too much virtue. Poo-poo. Oh, 11 tires. I hope one of these has tires. Maybe you got tires. Pre-fall material, gear. No, you don't have tires. Scrap 51. Alrighty, well, there's that. Oh crap, I didn't want to camp. Driver's hungry. Oh, you want some food? Here, have some pork. Might have to do something about this. Oh yeah, I was supposed to sell that fruit somewhere. Oh well. Turns out your forgetfulness means good food. Still River. Oh crap, why am I here? Water. You arrived in Still River Rest Stop, located at the end of a tributary to the Still River. The stores here are stocked with just all you need for survival. Ugh. Water? Hey, tires. And I guess I should probably get some rations. Water. 17, that's fine. Hey, sell you some fruit. $4.91. $5.46. Alright. Now we're overloaded, but hey, I guess I'll buy some rations too. Wait. No. Maybe not. God, everybody's hungry. Poop, 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 poop. 69. And I need how many? 50. $69, $50, so 19. Right, that will separate them. So they're locked, and now we have 19 cooked rations, which 0 stress relief, while these give you -1 to stress, or +1 to stress, so to speak. Alright, so now we got a little bit of food. And we can... Let's do that. And we got the money, and we gotta bring our weight down anyways. Let's have a meal on the house. God, you guys are still hungry? Well, we're still overweight, so... Alright. I have to get rid of some of this weight. That's kind of the bad thing about this vehicle. It's so tight on the weight. I don't know what I want to do with you guys yet. I need intelligence. What's this dude's intelligence? A little bit better. That's fine. I'm not going to be keeping that guy for very long. How many books do we got? 119 books. Okay. And let's up your attack. Because the other characters, my character's taking care of focus. Rain hater. Hey, a bar. Food runner. Eating hugely reduces stress. You are a good... In my normal game, I had food runner as my co-driver. 21 cooking. Buy. Oh God, can I afford her? 73%. How much? 800? Yes! Okay, you're woodsman. fitness and... Oh, your technician. You would have been nice, too. Oh, well. Oh, crap. Okay, well, just wasted some time. I think I gotta pee. Man, you're a good driver. Can I, craft any, headwear? Fitness +1. I need scrap paper. $150, huh? That should... Yeah, I can make 2 of them. At 60%, maybe I can make 2 of them. Shit. Alright, well, guess what? You have a fitness of 3. But you're gonna do that anyways. Because I got a fitness of 3 also. Alright, that's the first start of our being able to drive to the ends of the earth. Now, where are we going? Good question. Broke down truck. Someone has broken down the side of the road. Can you lend a hand? No. I only got 2 seats. Oh yeah, we're going here. Do we need anything before we go there? Probably. You don't need water, do you? No, you do have water. I got the room for a little tiny bit. Can we do the rainwater thingy? Oh, we can... Oh crap, we're not in a library. That's a problem. Who's got a library? Well, we're gonna be winging it for a while. I could try and collect water, but well, let's see what happens. It's only going to be wastewater. But I can boil that down in a city to get regular water. You arrived at Rome construction. Hey, we got a virtue for delivering here. Now we gotta go there. Did I buy anything? Bring any? Did I? Probably not. Nope. Alright. Let's just go, go, go. I want you to drive. Oh, who has fishing? Nobody. Hey, I don't think we need anything. We got tires. We don't have much cash. Fishy, nothing. I don't want to do that. That could be a bitch to edit out. No. Chicken farm. A villager looks up at you with eager eyes. Eager beaver. Perturbed, you ask him what he wants. Y'all quick with your hands, he asks. Thinking he wants your help fixing something or kill him infected, you say yes. Great, my favorite chicken's done gone and run off. Can you help me find Miss Betty? He hands you a crude drawing. Looks like a duck. You can hardly tell if it's supposed to be a chicken. Ah, you suck at drawing. Oh. You guffaw for a full minute at the villager's barely recognizable scrawl. The villager fumes. Y'all city slickers wouldn't know good art if it hit you in the ass. Alright, well. Strange request, why not? Check the backyard. Sounds safe. You don't find her, but you do find a trail of feathers leading to the barn. I don't want to go to the barn. We're gonna die in the barn. The backyard. I was just in the backyard, so that leaves cowshed. Didn't find her. Backyard. There she is. Nowhere to run, mother clucker. Yeah, that's another thing. In this game, you've given all these options, but if one doesn't turn out working out correctly, you hit the other options, and then suddenly the one that you first picked does what you want. It's strange. Well, y'all found her. He puts the hapless hen under his arm. She's gonna make for some great chicken soup tonight. How can we ever repay you? Cash money, baby. Alright. Why am I here? Oh yeah, I made the delivery. And hey, we got an inn and a bar. You going my way? Well, I don't know where that is. Yeah, you're kind of going my way. Through all this nightmare. Got fuel. You got tires. Scrap. Alright, so that's 1824. It's 1,000 pounds. I can take 6 of you. Where do you want? Nope. Sorry. So sorry, Charlie. Well, wait a minute. How can I do this? Go through the swamp, pick that up, hit there. What's this? Last stop. There's a gas station right there. And then I should be able to squiggle right through there and over there. Alright. How much you weigh? 800? Sold. Veteran. Okay, what do we need? Probably... I don't know what we need. What do you got? Rations. I'm overloaded. 987 by 2,000. No book, no library, can't research. Can we get rid of some of these resources? No. I don't have the connectors. Now we're at 1900. Here. I have a crude rifle. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna... What am I gonna do? We got 19. We're good. We're fine. Now we're good. And I got scrap in case we need it. And... Sure. What's this? So there. There. Oop. Bring you down here. There. What's this? Distress signal. It doesn't sound safe. I'll figure out what we're gonna do once we get there. You haul that truck. Wooden crates, huh? 34 ammo. Which I can't really use right now. Do you have a melee weapon? No. That's right, I couldn't make it before. And you have no defense. You have no defense. And nothing on your head. I couldn't make your head because I didn't have the paper. I still don't have the paper. No, 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 no. You guys get no defense right now. Weasels. Link up factory. Hey, risk is 0. High infection. Well, yeah. I don't think I want to trade anything with you. Do I? Yeah, I don't got anything. So I'll just call in the zombies. 6 tires, 36 books, 20 iron. Okay. Wonder if they had water. Your driver's hungry. Why is my driver hungry? You can eat those. Oh, every time something like this happens, like I had no food, so I had to manually feed it, it turns off the automation. So you have to turn it back on. I don't know why that does that. Abandoned tank. I want these guys to... Good time for a rest. 2 hours. Alright, let's go. Pedal to the floorboard. Right through the rust. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright. Nothing a little cowardly running away can't solve. And those two aren't talking much. We first encounter with pile up. It's just kind of, oh crap. That's fine. We got 90 left. Reduces stress. Heavy drinker. These guys just don't want to talk. I got so sick of the talking in my last normal game, I made a custom driver who just didn't want to talk. And these two hooked it up. Mutual. Alright, completed the task. Oh, you get virtue +1 just by successfully delivering? It would be hard to make a low virtue game. Alright. Tires, food, water, fuel. I don't think I can craft anything. Nope. Ooh. Hope someone's got a garage. Well, I guess I could fix it. Okay. Oh, it was only 8%? Oh, well. Destination? What was our destination? Oh, yeah, I wanted to decide what to do here. Mega plague zone. I don't wanna. Let's just kind of go there. And then there. And hopefully we can put this off. Up ahead, you catch sight of... Oh, I can't let him in the truck. Up ahead, you catch sight of two men who appear to be running for their lives. One of them trips and falls, lying face down in the dirt. The other man just runs even faster. Seeing your truck approach, the man runs towards you, screaming for help, but you see no sign of any infected chasing behind him. Oh, we got the focus to look carefully. Otherwise, I was just going to shoot him, because we got no room in the truck. Looking in the direction he ran from, you catch sight of something tailing him through the grass. The man who fell earlier has already had the flesh stripped from his bones. Whatever's out there, it's definitely after him. Shoot him. Man collapses to the ground. A swarm of creatures clamors over him, and within moments his corpse has been stripped clean. I didn't have any room in the truck. Oh, you know what? I bet if I had let him in, there would be no room and he would have been waiting at the apartments. Oh well, live and learn. Such is life. Hey, they're starting to talk. And, like, if we look at our items, these are cooked, these are regular. You need the regulars. Because if you want to party, you have to have regular rations. Cooked rations won't work. Oh, it's 4 per person. And 100 fuel, because 2 people in 2 hours. Actually, can we do that? No, because... Well, let's try this. 12%. No. Let's not try and do that. First encounter with thicket. Just go. Alright, now let's camp. No, we need the food. No, what am I thinking? Plus we need a freaking repair shop. You arrived in Tarantula, located far to the north. This city's proximity to a number of major ore mines has led it to become a center for producing building materials. Most cities in the region were built using its products. Okay. 17 strat, 3 clout, underweight. Where are we going? That way. Hey, you got a repair shop and a library. What do I need to... I need to learn all of this. Intellect is 10 with 2 points. You get 3. Intellect is 13. You get 3. 16. Intellect 16. Damn. I need you. Do I want to kick the other chick out? $2,500, huh? Nobody else here? Huh. What makes you better? I mean, intellect. Besides intellect, what makes you better? What's your fitness? 2. Alright, no. We'll just 80% chance. We'll learn that. 148 books. We'll learn that. These are gonna ban heating vent. 80%. Failed. Didn't do this one either. I've had 80% and failed 6 times in a row. I loaded that game back up. Alright, you're not just not happening. Beep beep. Alright, need the standard pistol, the musket to get and the bolt action to get the semi-auto rifle. And pipe gun for the pistol. Oh yeah. We need the rain harvester. And the radiator. What else do we need that we can get 100%? Repair resource consumption. Oh, this would be nice. C-pad, that's right. Improved radiator, seating pad, 100%. 83 books. And that requires 2 dining tables. Right now I'm just dealing with weather. 80%, huh? Alright. Do I have parts to make any of this stuff? Yes. Craft you. Craft you. Craft you. Crap. I wonder if yeah, it was 100% on that one. 100% on that one. And every time you fail, you lose your main part. But if you just go down here and hit craft, you're missing some items because I don't have the radiator and I just don't care. Just make the damn thing. Fucking A. Lords. Take the rain harvester. That. Did I fail on the seating pad? Probably. Or I just didn't make it, so I need a bunch of stuff I don't have. You guys got any of it? But not you. Not you. Not you. You. Leather, foil, glass. Doesn't sound like anything I need. Take you anyways. Hey. Mystery. I need fiber. And scrap paper. You win. Okay. I don't have enough. 6, 7 more of that and 5 of that. What are you? Scrapbooks. No fiber or scrap paper. Scrap paper and no fiber. Alright, so we're going this way, so you have nothing I need. Scrap paper and fiber. Guess we'll go there. Scrap paper. And Then we'll hit here. Fiber. And scrap paper. And we'll figure it out from there. Alright, fuel. What do we have? No, yes, you do have fuel. I only have 7? Okay, I need 6. Alright. Water. What do you got? Books. Get some water. We got a little bit of... we got any deliveries? Well, let's get our fuel first. You going my way? Probably not. Not at that price. Oh, you are going my way. 800. I can do that. Alright. Let's get a VIP suite. Oh, alright. I guess you're getting soused. Let's go. Uh-oh. Plus 21. I didn't make a dust filter. I can't make a dust filter. 1 hour. What do I need to make a dust filter? I need pig iron and connectors. Pig iron, no connectors. Well, I'm going there anyways. Connectors and pig iron. That's a pretty hot spot. Oh, it's so hot, baby. Connector and pig iron. Let's just do that right there. We gotta have that dust filter. I drove in one of my games halfway through the season. Like, what the heck? I got the radiator, I got the improved radiator thing. I didn't have a dust filter. Hey, let's chat. I want crafting. Ammo lathe. Okay. That is for truck stuff. Truck defense stuff. New life. Okay, you can make cores right off the bat. That's good. Tires. Water. Ammo. I'm not concerned about ammo right now. Let's call in the zombies. Gear, iron. Hey, connectors. Pig iron. But I'm missing something else. I need more pig iron. Pig iron. Compound, pig iron. Okay. I don't think I got enough pig iron. Yeah, I need 10 more. But I could sneak away with 2 quick searches versus 1 long search at the infection rate. Infected traveler. I haven't fought any of you, so I can't give you any infected meat. 3 infected meat, you get a piece of jewelry. Joystick. Oh, joystock. This was once the most prosperous town in a 100-mile radius. Now, the only people remaining here are the ones who still have faith in the strength of their defensive fortifications. Why am I here? Because it's on the way? Well, yeah, I think that's... Ooh, seasoning, fish. I could unlock some recipes for this whole stress thing, but I think we're doing fine. Water, tires, fuel, ammo, scrap, rations. Hey, perfect. Scrap paper. And pig iron. I can make a dust filter. And what did I need the scrap paper for? Hell, I don't remember. Okay. Let's do... We're at 15%. Let's do a hasty search. And get the heck out of Dodge. Let's do that. Wait till our risk goes down before I build that thing, that dust filter. Acquired scrap 150. First it seems like there's nothing here, but you managed to spot a camo tart. Lifting it up, you find a large cache of supplies. Oh, okay. Maybe I can make this 100% chance, but the time. Alright. There we go. So we got the dust filter for the dust storms. Rain harvester, improved radiator for the heat. We got nothing for winter yet, but that's fine. It's just fine. Yeah, did nothing on her stress bar. I have 14 books. I just wanted the blinkies to go away. Just take my hit. You've arrived at Road Construction Bureau. Alright. Completed the task. And we're gonna go here for the food. Get that off of our truck. Boom, 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 boom. Gold sands. Located deep within a mountain valley, this remote village was built to be safe from the threat of infected hordes at the cost of being cut off from civilization. Why am I here? Oh yeah, deliver food. You transport the shipment of food to Gold Sands. The air is thick with dust, and the residents are sallow-faced and haggard from hunger. As you make your way to see the mayor, you stop by a number of villagers who stretch their hands out towards you, begging for food. I got food. The mayor's house is about as rundown as every other building in the village, and he looks just as malnourished as his constituents. When you tell him about the shipment, he tries to rise from his chair, but the weakness in his muscles sends him careening towards the floor. Here. Seeing your truck full of food, the mayor's eyes gleam, but a moment later his happiness is replaced with an expression of utter defeat. He turns to you and pauses for a moment before finally speaking. I'm afraid we don't have anything of value to offer, he says. If we did, we wouldn't be in the middle of a famine. But once the people are fed, they can get back to work. If you come back in 10 days, I can pay you with 10 units of building material. Deal. Oh, thank you. Just give us 10 days and we'll pay you back. You'll see. Yeah. Sure. My tasks are done, right? Oh, I got that. Where's that? Over there, huh? Flockville. What are you? You got fuel. That could be a problem. How's our water? Plenty of water. Yes, also food. Turn that back on. Go in the inn. And we'll cook up. Uh, 17 of them. What am I doing? Oh yeah, trying to make my way down there. Hey, we got a bar. Wait. Let's do a shared room, or simple room, or just that room. Negotiator. Speech is too low. Beerville. That's a lot of scrap. And I'm not quite going that far. No, I got 9,000. Yeah. What do I need? Oh. Relations too low. Oh, well, that's the only delivery here. And I can't do anything. I guess I got the money. I'll buy you a drink. Food runner. Any other dust wolves here? No. Alright. Of course you're drunk. I think we're good, unless I'm forgetting something, which I probably am. Oh, combat has piqued food runners' interest. That's always nice. Hope I repaired my truck. At some point. And where are we going? Yes. This pile of grub. You've arrived at Screw It Up Landfill. This place is filled with unwanted detritus. Doop-doop-doos. 8%. No, only 8%. Oh, now it's 22. Couple gears. I think I need that for something. Alright. We're done. Hey, you're not drunk anymore. Good for you. Oasis. Let's do that. Oh, that's right. I got the rain catcher. Well, I can catch actual both types of water now. Forgot about that. Yay, more fuel. 22.90. And we're going to where there is fuel. I need 12,000 to get another seat. 12,000 at one core. The old gas station. Gas station's actually brand new. Owners just called it that. Convenience store, huh? For the most part, this pre-fall gas station seems to be in pristine condition. Everything except for the convenience store, which is boarded up. The villagers seem to be giving it a wide berth. As you ponder why that might be, you hear a ferocious but muffled roar. It seems to be coming from inside. Nope. Alright. Repair shop. My truck has issues. Uh, 2,000 scrap. Max crew is 12,000. This is what I'm saving up, and I need 3 cores. Or just 3,000 for 2,000 storage. That's actually helpful. Otherwise, I'm going back and forth for the bank. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, can I do hit points too? I seem to be running into a lot of things. 2 grand. That's 1 cactus patch. Oh, no bar or anything. What do I need? Where am I going? Oh yeah, 10 days on that. I'm sitting here in my mind going, why the hell did I pass that by? I know I'm forgetful. Come on. Cottonville, that's our building materials. Oh, can't go through that. You have fuel? You have fuel. Let's go there. These kilometers just fly by in this truck. It's freaking awesome. Hitchhiker. Come on up. Come on in. Get along. And then go meet in an apartment. Don't rob us. Dick. We're not using ammo right now anyways. Plus, you gave me an extra 13 pounds. Uh-oh. It's spring. Tailwind gas station. Travelers who stop here will feel the wind blowing from Twilight Valley for the first time right up their ass. Alright. Oof. It's a gas station. I needed fuel. I can just search for the fuel. You don't have any fuel. There's a gas station there. With no fuel? Oh, produces fuel. And I'm gonna be going back after I finish this. I'm gonna be going back to the original, and I don't remember where that is. I think here? Yeah, Gorgeville. Which means they're gonna be passing fuel on the way. Yeah, but you produce fuel. I'll just stock up. Ooh. Oh, I'm doing hasty, no wonder. Alright. Let's go. Because the reason I'm not getting fuel here is I offload the building materials, which will give me more space for the next town down, which has fuel. If we make it there. Hey, these two are getting along. That's always nice. Because, like, they hooked... Well, it wasn't Sharpshooter. The other guy and this chick hooked up. And the sex was good for a while, and then it was like, man, you suck, and you suck, and you suck. And you arrived in Cottonville, once known for its cotton fields, but swarms of infected have but paid to that. Have put paid to that. Okay, I don't understand that. Now, residents occasionally dispatch teams of hunters into the forest west of here to gather what they need for the villagers' survival. Deliver the order. Cottonville lies on the edge of the Twilight Valley. When the horde comes through, it'll probably be one of the first to get hit. You could certainly understand why they'd need building materials. When he learns that you're here to deliver the old man's materials, the mayor looks overjoyed. You have them? I just about given up hope. Yep. The mayor takes stock of your delivery. Seeing that everything's in order, he thanks you profusely. Let me pay you above market price. It's the least I can do. You might have just saved this town. Okay. And 1,800 scrap, 1 core. And... did I do it out of order? It's not giving me... I'm supposed to be now going down to here. I don't want to have to run back there. The story's supposed to continue from here. Alright. Damn, where's my... Oh, I have to be on the road. No, there was just an ability to save a game. Because this is there. Alright, whatever. Last time I did the 2 ore first, and that directed me back to Gorgeville to continue. This time, it's not working that way. So I guess I'll head here anyways. There we go. You picked up... Okay. Weasels. You picked up the old man's mantle pretty well, having fulfilled a couple of orders. It's time to head back to Gorgeville. You might have gotten a new order or two. Alright. I got to Gorgeville, and I never continued and then I bought the game. So, you spot an infected, ain't got nothing for you. Forget the moon doesn't really help. Doesn't help enough to make it worth the hour. We just gotta go. Ordinary gas station. You've arrived at an ordinary gas station. This was once an entirely unremarkable gas station until the owner got the idea to sell his own homemade bread to passing travelers, purchasing a large amount of flour from Russian rye and storing it alongside highly flammable fuel. Careful travelers, mindful of the possibility of dying in a gigantic explosion, tend not to linger here for long. Hey, I'll have to repair the truck. Fuel. And our food's pretty low, and I don't think you have any of that. Oh. Oh, you don't have any in, so I can't cook the pork, which is fine. Where are we going? We're going... You produce fuel, medkit, tires, and flour, and where we're going wants none of that. Okay. Needs flour. By 259, And head down. Uh-oh. You come across... Oh, let's try our luck. I don't think we have any hunters. 10 days have passed. You should head back to Foxton to collect your debt. Yeah, makes sense. But we got other things to do. Sunny. That's good because it's spring. I come across a small thicket. Venison too. 1%. Oh, who's got all the cooking skill? Cooking 4. Oh, you do. You're 21. Okay. That works. Totally useless. I wonder what this stupid little van is. Blanket rest stop. You arrived at blanket rest stop once a fertile hand weaving blankets. You wanted flour. Who owns you? I guess we'll find out. Should probably find out. Oh shit. Back. City details. Syndicate. Alright. Hey, no one tried to cut in front of me. Alright, so we're at 6,000. I got 621 credits, and you got a bar. Service unit. Ooh, nice speech. See, like if you have procurement, if you get a town, this is one of the people. Well, this is what you would buy to work the procurement, because you can't get any others up to that. Not that I found. I think I need something. None of that. Delivery. Midwife rest stop. Where are you at? I ain't going that way yet. Ooh. You have... What do you produce? You do rations. Okay. Well, I guess I should probably, like, head there. Because we're low on food. Tires are okay. Water's okay. Fuel's okay. For now. Sketchy convoy. Arrived in Gorgeville. Back in Gorgeville, you find a man sitting outside the office door. He seems excited to see you, then confused. Who are you? Where's the old man? He's dead. Ah, that's a shame. Well, I guess the valley isn't what it used to be. You folks picking up where you left off? I got a list here. Cities in need of building materials. Each city needs 6 units, and we're paying above market price. Dionisia, a special case. Being a bigger city and all, they need at least 15 units. Where are we gonna get it all? You're asking me? Isn't that for you to figure out? The north of the valley is where they make all the building materials, from what I hear. They've been having problems with the food supply. If I were to bring them food, or if you were to bring them food, you should be able to flip it for as many building materials as you can carry. Simple enough, right? Yeah, sort of. Yeah. All cities on this list, huh? No smaller settlements? Look, call me callous, but the big cities need it more. We're the future of humanity. What would you rather see overrun with infected? A bustling metropolis or some hodunk shack out in the dust? I don't know. Color's the shack. Yeah, sure. Alright, main story, side story, building materials. Alright, this is where I stopped before. And Foxton has some building materials to, I guess, help us get started, which of course is in the opposite direction. I wonder if there's any deliveries. Well, no, there isn't. Truck's fine. 59, 12,000. Alright, end of this episode on hard mode.